Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the universe of Chinese. The things are happening in my world, but I'm still sitting here. Uh, anyways, I appreciate you spending time here out of your busy day as well. So I'm kind of proud of sticking with it, no matter what's happening in my world. Anyways, okay. Language is a currency of thinking. This is what I'm doing here, of looking at my own native tongue to appreciate or understand what's in there, because it's my operating system, so to speak. And I'm using it without thinking much about it. But there are a lot of things embedded, like culturally embedded, that now is the time for me to reflect on it. And I welcome you to be on this journey with me. Okay, so today we're going to continue with the three character Chinese expressions, which are more contemporary, more modern, kind of reflecting the new happenings, at least in the last, 100 years of happenings. Like this one, 香蕉人, banana. Okay, it's not somebody who looks well. It's not somebody who tastes like banana. It's more somebody's culturally or behaviorally have this contrast of skin-wise, skin color is the banana color, okay? But inside the operating system, how the person understands things and behave accordingly shows a white person-like quality. So there is this juxtaposition of your like your internal culture or cultivation versus your external like perception or presentation to the world. There is this contrast that people don't know. Like you look yellow skinned, but inside you're operating like a white person. So that's what banana is about. And Chinese translate that as 香蕉人. It's defined a group of people, kind of labeling such group of people, which I guess mostly second generation immigrants from Asia, like they spending like second generation in America or in the West. They are cultivated or raised upon a different set of values or customs. Definitely like their cultural tendencies. And even if they preserve their Asian hereditary skin color, but the inside changed. Okay, so 香, we have this crop sign, which have the kind of canopy looking, like a leafy part going toward the sun, right? And then the top kind of bended down to mean it's kind of heavy harvesting, approaching harvesting. So that's the crop image. I mean, that's what we want, right? As a farmer, you want to see your crop end up looking like that. And then the bottom probably is the root, kind of super simplified and a little bit distorted because it's trying to incorporate into another character looking like this. Okay, I guess, well, this big arch thing is the exaggerated roots of the plant. And I'm not exactly sure then what's the middle part of that. I guess it's another part to show the plant is like the crop is growing. Okay, anyway, sorry, I didn't prepare it well, but okay, four total horizontal lines. That kind of looks like misty, right? So my reading of that is as a type of crop that's good to grow in a water-rich or at least a certain humidity, underground humidity, because this we are talking about this big arch as the root symbol, then that's underground part. And you can see it's high moist underground. So that's the type of crop. I can think of like a wheat, but according to the dictionary, this ancient usage of this icon specifically for millet. So it's a once a year crop that people use as porridge. I mean, as East Asian culture, we like to make porridge. Anyway, so that's the type of crop, right? And the bottom, the box symbol with up to the corner is the mouse. And then there is something in the middle horizontally. It's something sweet, held in the mouth, because the whole thing means a sweetness. Because how are you going to express a flavor, which is like palatable, but not visual, right? So how are you going to express a taste? So Chinese use this mouth holding something, and that's supposed to be something like a sugar cane or like a pre-candy era, because candy is kind of industrial made product. Pre-candy era, ancient people, how are they going to enjoy something sweet? They're going to hold it in the mouth, kind of chewing on it, slowly dissolving the sweetness, something like that. And so if people do that, people with this icon, it's inferable to me, oh, that's something sweet flavor. That's why people like to hold it in the mouth for a long time. So, okay, sweet plus this water, favorable or water-friendly crop together to mean aromatic. So I can imagine this combination kind of came from the sweetness, even if it's in the mouth, right? Sometimes we can smell sweetness in the air. We can smell. So it's transferred again of this taste to smell. So I imagine this means when the crop, the water-based crop kind of ripening, the crop will send out this smell. And I would imagine if you're a farmer, you work so hard for a whole year to cultivate that kind of smell, no matter what kind of smell, it will smell good to you, because that means you're approaching harvest. You're going to benefit from your year's hard work, right? So that plant sweetness, this kind of transferred from the taste to the smell together means aromatic. Okay, so in Chinese, actually Chinese translate fragrance, the bottled up artificial smell meant to make your body smell better artificially. Chinese translated with this character, 香 plus water, 香水. That means aromatic water, which is very true, right? That's what that bottle is about. Okay, 蕉, we have this trident looking thing, double it. So that means a cluster of plant underneath, and at the bottom there's a bird symbol. I wonder if you can see that, visualize that. So this is the beak of the bird, the head of the bird, the eye of the bird, and then these horizontal lines are the fluffy hair, the feathers of the bird, and here is the body, I guess the torso or the lower, like the belly, underbelly part of the bird, all the way extended to the feet of the bird. So this is a side view of a bird, probably in flight. I mean, to me, I can visualize that look like a bird, like a cartoonist, super simplified cartoonist stick figure bird. Now, at the bottom is the fire symbol. So you can see it's a kind of a bonfire, and these two are, I always call it sparkles. So fire is not one unit, one body. It's not solid, right? It's energy in the air, and there are parts that's kind of in that cone shape thing, and then there are parts that escape from the main body. So Chinese character kind of capture, super simplify that fire symbol as such. So fire underneath the bird. It's kind of like a barbecuing the bird, right? I know in our contemporary 2023, it's hard to imagine you barbecuing a bird like that. But I guess in ancient, not far from the hunter-gatherer society, burning a bird on a stick or something was still a practice. Probably not so common. I'm sure there are still people out there doing that. So the whole symbol, like a fire underneath the bird, means burning, right? It means the bird get burned. So this burning sign, like, isn't that obvious, right? The fire underneath the bird, that means the bird is getting burned. So the whole thing means burned. So burned with this leafy sign, the plant symbol leaf over there together, that means a type of crop. I mean, if there are leafy sign over here, that means it's this kind of plant, right? Kind of plant, but why burned plant? That's a mystery part that I don't know. Probably it's, I I don't know. This is a banana, right? I've seen banana trees. They don't look burned to me, but maybe there's some features of this banana plant when it gets ripening or something. Maybe its leaf looks like a twisted, like a burned, like the leaves of the banana tree kind of look like a green color fire, kind of burning. I don't know the logic why language creators put the two together. It pronounced as jiao, and it's literally means burned plant, and together that is banana. I guess that's one of the features of the banana tree that language creator captured over here. Only that I don't know about it. Okay, 人 came across this a lot. So 人 basically in Chinese is two-legged standing being. It's true, right? In the animal kingdom, we're the only two-legged standing being. That's kind of a super simplification what 人 is about, because two-legged standing that only depicts the structure of the mechanical structure of this animal. But humans defined as human because we have the self-awareness. We can, so to speak, self-improve, self-program ourselves. We can self-hack, basically. So animals probably, they learn, but this conscious modification of their learning, of their understand themselves, of the environment, of what they do, like their agency, right, was not as pronounced as humans. So language creators captured as human not only as two-legged standing being, as the contemporary Chinese. Here is simplified Chinese, just left and right stroke, super simple. But in the ancient rendering, it almost like an English letter R, right? So there is this straighter part and a curvier part, two sides. So that, as simple as that, to show the complexity of humans. We have this two sides in whatever dimension you want to see, like, what do you call it? Introvert, extrovert, right? Whether you're closed-minded or open-minded, in any dimension, we can see this two parts of us are kind of battling all the time, right? And eventually out of that battle, we came toward a certain direction and make our decision, something like that. So there is definitely this, multifaceted, multi-force, blended part of our human nature. So that's Chinese definition of human visually like that. And of course, I got my interpretation over there. And 香蕉人 just talk about this type of mostly second generation immigrants from the East to the West. They look externally, skin color is still white, but internally they're educated over there. They're culturally already fully a westernized mindset. So there is this internal external contrast, and that's called banana. And I guess banana was probably initially came from the West because there are more people in the West than in the East. East are still, we wear yellow both inside and outside. Eastern way, Eastern look. But in the West, it's a white way, but Eastern look. So this was a Chinese translation. It's pretty straightforward because 香蕉 itself is banana. And we put a 香 over there. We emphasize the fragrance of this banana as a fruit. And then 香蕉 plus 人 is our response to this banana labeling of a type of person. All right, catching into the currency of thinking back one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.